Stream metadata in OCS is essential in providing context and information for data streams. Under the Sequential Data Store, Streams, there is a Metadata and Tags tab on the right. If a WinFarm stream such as ge10_p.act_pv is selected from the list, its stream metadata is shown. Stream tags in the SDS are used to categorize or denote special attributes of streams and are represented as a list of strings. Stream metadata is represented as a dictionary of string keys and associated string values or key value pairs. It can be used to associate additional information with a stream. When streaming data from a Pi system to OCS, all configured PyPoint attributes and classes, such as point ID, point source, and engineering units, are automatically included as stream metadata. Metadata for each stream can be added individually via the Add Metadata button, but if metadata for multiple streams need to be added in bulk, the Metadata Management page under the Data Management section of the navigation menu should be used instead. OCS metadata rules enable users to relate similar data streams for the purposes of analysis and display, and also to feed into downstream applications. Metadata rules also create and assign metadata to streams they identify in bulk. Metadata rules are created by selecting parsable metadata from stream name structures and applying the rule to identify all streams whose names match that defined pattern. In this case, we need to create metadata rules for all the WinFarm data streams in order to associate each stream with a specific turbine, such as GE01 or GE02, as well as designate the measurement type, such as active power or wind speed. Under the Metadata Management section, click on Add Metadata Rule. On the Select Stream page, enter GE star in the search bar. This will return all the tags for the wind turbines that were streamed to OCS. The first step will be to select a known or familiar data stream that can be used as an example to define a consistent naming pattern. In this case, we are using the ge01_bl1.act_pv stream name as the template for this metadata rule. Click on Next to move to the next page. On this page, click on the plus symbol above the underscore separating G01 and BL1, as well as the plus symbol above the underscore separating ACT and PV. These plus symbols are automatically added based on delimiters detected in the stream name, which are underscores here so that users can create a metadata pattern based on these delimiters. G01 and BL1.act are both valuable and interesting information that we can store as metadata, as they correspond to the turbine name and measurement, both required fields. Thus, enter the keys for G01 and BL1.act as turbine and measurement, respectively. Each delimited section of a selected stream name can be designated as metadata, string literal, or wildcard. Streams matching this pattern will be assigned the metadata pattern defined in this step. PV is a string literal in this case because all the relevant WinFarm streams end with a fixed string PV, and this section of the stream name is not relevant for metadata management, thus can be ignored. If the streams ended with multiple different suffixes other than PV, that section could be defined as a wildcard instead. Click Next. For the metadata key turbine, select the Copy Values mapping type. This means that the metadata key values will be copied directly from the stream name section, i.e. turbine is equal to GE01 in this example. For the metadata key measurement, select the map values mapping type. Since each wind farm data stream has a different measurement type, the Generate Mappings button needs to be clicked to generate all the key value metadata pairs to be mapped from the streams matching that pattern. This mapping type means that the metadata key values will be mapped to something other than the stream name section, i.e. Blade 1 actual value for BL1.ACT in this example. Any missing values will be ignored and not written as metadata. For each mapping, the format is such for all the wind turbine measurement metadata. Once these mappings are completed, click Next. Enter the name for this metadata rule in this format. Where these are your initials, and this is today's date in 4-digit year, 2-digit month, and 2-digit day, respectively. Then click on Save and Execute. In order to confirm that these metadata are added to the wind farm data, go to Data Management Sequential Data Store under the Navigation menu. In the Streams section, select one of the wind turbine data streams, such as G01_BL2.ACT_PV. On the Metadata and Tags tab on the right, the turbine and measurement metadata values are displayed for the selected data stream under the Stream Metadata section. Stream names which follow a specific pattern are more applicable to the creation and use of metadata rules. The flexibility and complexity of metadata pattern definition will be further extended in future OCS versions. In the next section, we will create data views using the assigned metadata for our data streams in OCS.